saw the film at the weekend. It was fantastic.
Great.
The effect it left on me was I left the cinema just wanting to hug random people and feeling like I got it in some way. Was that what you hope people would get from the film? In that, just connect with Bob in some way that they hadn't before.
I think so. When I've listened to Ziggy talk about the message of the film and how important it was to even see One Love written on a billboard in different cities and watch his father's message continue to be spread. If you're saying that you've come out of a screening and then it's made you want to connect to people, then I think we're doing a good job, you know? So yeah.
What point did you get involved in the project? Were you in there from the start?
No, I got involved. Kingsley was already attached, Lashana was already attached, and a couple of the musicians. I had about 2 weeks before we began principal photography, so it was quite quick for me. And that was so daunting because there was so much to take on. I played Don Taylor, who was Bob's manager in the mid to late 70s. And there's just so much information. He'd written a book, other people had written a book that they'd spoken about him in. He'd looked after other clients. And so it was a matter of trying to take what I could use and offer it up to Ray, the director, to see what we can add as layers, you know? So, yeah.
Because Bob was a complex character as well, and it's probably easy to sing about love and peace when things are peaceful, but that wasn't the environment he was in. How much strength do you think it took for him to do what he did, you know, come back after the assassination attempt and get back up on that stage?
I mean, how much strength do I think that he needed? Insurmountable amount. I don't know how you can remain as poised as he seems to have been, you know? You're right, when you say he was able to create something in such a tumultuous time is the reason why the film is what it is. Like, how do you go and create something at a time when you are at risk, your family's at risk, but you have this sense of purpose that you have a message to deliver and you will deliver it. And I think that's what's exciting about the film, you know. So yeah.
And Bob left us Tosin, and it's just over 40 years ago, but his message is still as relevant today as it was then.
I think it always will be.
And yeah, so what are you hoping for, to get in there with a group of people in front of a big screen and watch it all together and have the audience react?
I mean, well, tonight, this is the first time the cast are together. Well, not the first time, sorry, the second time that some of the cast are together to watch the film, at least my first time. And so there's just a sense of enjoyment and pride that I think we want to share together as, like, you know, this has been a year and 3-4 months, you know, journey of making this movie, you know. So tonight I think is a celebration, and hopefully we get to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!